The following is for entertainment purposes only. We are not financial advisors. We are not responsible for any losses, only the profits. What's happening, Octo family? Hope you all are having a good Merry Christmas around family and all that. We're going to be diving in to AVAN, ticker AVAN. Avanti Acquisition Corp is the name of the company. Type that in, Avanti. We're trying to figure out if they could bring Klarna. Heard of that? Klarna to the stock market? Klarna is pretty cool. It's like a Sophie play, like a middleman kind of PayPal type of play. It's sweet though. People know about it. It's something that I think will pop hard. We don't even know if they're going the SPAC route, but if they do, if we can be ahead of the game and already be in it, I'm all for it. I'm totally all for it. This is all stemming from this article here from a website called moneymidnight.com. They said, can they bring Klarna? Basically, they dive into it a little bit. They said, Klarna is a Swedish banking company that provides online financial services for online storefronts, which includes direct payments, post-purchase payments, and more. They target European businesses. In August, Avanti Acquisition raised $600 million to IPO with Kirkland and Ellis as advisors. Since the news launched, the company will target European businesses with a strong U.S. nexus. I am speculating that Klarna could be the target for the merger. It does make sense. Klarna is one of Europe's most valuable fintech companies, financial technology companies. In fact, Klarna CEO Sebastian said and has made it clear he is looking to take them public sometime this year. This possible deal could be announced in the coming weeks ahead if he's continuing to bring the private company to the market. So we don't know. He's just said that he wants to take it to the stock market, but we haven't heard like the SPAC name. Why Avanti though? Why Avan could take it? Klarna is still a relatively young company that is considered going public. Avan is the largest SPAC targeting only the European market, directly by a billionaire that has connections and stated that attention is on European businesses that can be universally accessible to the US market. Klarna sounds like a perfect fit. I could say you could totally take this with a grain of salt. There's really not too many connections other than a couple things lined up. You know, it's not like we got a picture of him hanging out with him last night at a cafe or right, the two CEOs or anything like that. I've also heard from a couple friends, they were saying that this site is known for just doing some like pump stuff, just riding on a rumor, you know, just fine. You know, it is what it is. Just don't think that this is 100% going to happen, but regardless, this is actually a really sweet SPAC and it's still really cheap when we like to get in, when it's not cool, right? We're going to talk more about what they have to say. Avanti does. Target, like they're saying, like 500, 575 in the MERS, million in the MERS, huge. Target, they're looking for, we intend to identify and acquire one or more businesses across various industries in Europe with a strong U.S. nexus and international reach. Fits perfect. We believe this regional focus offers a differentiated investment opportunity to shareholders. I agree too. The deal is a lot of these American companies that the SPACs are going after, they're getting like probably 20 calls a day. We've heard it from businesses that are like, we've talked to like 20 SPAC companies. It's going to get old to them real quick. But if there's only like 2 or 3 SPACs that are targeting Euro or Southeast Asia, the phones of the companies over there aren't going to be ringing as much. They might be the only one calling them. You know, so I think that will help them get more of a golden unicorn. We plan to leverage our team's European sourcing channels and extensive relationships within the business and financial community to build a pipeline of business combination opportunities. So they're basically saying they're going to pull from their friends, family, business connections, all that. I tried finding connections, just searching all the people, the team, and all that. I couldn't find any. Nothing direct to the CEO of Klarna. And no one used to work there. I couldn't find anything like that. But again, you know, it doesn't mean they don't know each other. It could have been some corporate event or something they could have met. I don't know. Of course, the team is absolutely rock solid. You know, same with most of these SPACs, right? But these guys rock. I'm going to just name some of the things that were brought up, the companies they used to work for, because even if this doesn't go Klarna, I don't see how this is going to pick a bad target, especially with that big of a MERS. One has had significant shareholdings in Adidas. Y'all heard of Adidas? A significant shareholder in Arkema, a French-listed specialty chemicals business. I don't think that would do very well unless there was some sort of tie to a thing happening since March or something like that, right? Specialty chemicals? I don't know. The largest shareholder of OCI NV, a leading fertilizer and chemical company listed on the Amsterdam Stock Exchange. Of course, when you think of Amsterdam, I think of Greenleaf stuff, so who knows? It could go that route, like a fertilizer or chemical to help that stuff. I don't know. Is there? Does anyone know? Largest shareholder of Orscom Construction PLC, a leading engineering, procurement, and construction contractor listed on the Nasdaq Dubai and on other Egyptian stock exchanges. How about Significant Aviation PLC, a UK-listed air transportation service provider? They focus on the business jet and private aircraft market. That'd be kind of cool. They also have invested in excess of approximately $2 billion over the past 2 years across more than 10 companies in the technology, software, media space, United States, Europe, China, and private markets. Some of NNS Group's and NNS UK's group's significant investments include, these are groups that they're paired with, the co-ownership along with other prominent US-based investors of Aston Villa Football Club. So that's, soccer over there, American version. The largest professional soccer club in Birmingham, the second largest city in England. Something like that would be cool. Being a significant shareholder in Babylon Health, a technology and artificial intelligence. Boom. That is a big, big hype word right now. And artificial intelligence stocks are doing fantastic. Artificial intelligence for healthcare startup company. So you get the health, and health is actually still doing pretty darn good right now. The insurance stuff still is kind of lacking. How cool can insurance be for healthcare, right? But regardless, healthcare and artificial intelligence, maybe got a device or something like that, valued in excess of $2 billion as of August 2019. Being a significant shareholder along with other like-minded institutions in the 2019 landmark real estate transaction, pursuant to which they jointly acquired 48.5% interest in the joint venture investment vehicle with Vornado, which owns an Upper Fifth Avenue and Times Square, New York retail real estate portfolio valued in a transaction of $5.56 billion. So that's probably like 2 apartments, right? 2 apartments down in Manhattan for about $5.56 billion. I'm joking that, it's going to get more than that. But so we're talking like high-end real estate stuff. Saks, Fifth Avenue area. Yeah, it's legit. Regardless, like I was saying, the more I read into the SEC and was pulling all this out, I was like, I like a lot of these. The chemical thing, not really. But brands like Adidas, okay, we'll take any correlation with Adidas, the health, the artificial intelligence, the soccer play, or the huge fintech. If we get a huge unicorn fintech, it will do well right now, especially if it's got Bitcoin, Digicoin type of ties. And Klarna would probably be one of those. So what do y'all think? Do you think Klarna's going to go with them, or do you think Klarna's just going to do regular IPO and throw a bunch of money down the toilet? I hope they don't. I hope they can pick these guys. Regardless, I was saying, look, it's still cheap. Here are the units. These have split, so you can actually buy the commons, the warrants, or the units. The units include 1 ordinary share and then a half of a warrant. So it's a healthy warrant they're giving away. I believe these are still in the money, so like you could buy the units and already be ahead of the game. So just calculate it out, see where it's at current time. But you can get the units right now at $10.85. For the way stuff has been ripping right now, this is really low for the units. There's lots of commons around like 12. They don't even include the warrants. But this is a newer one. This did just split. This started on September 28th is when this launched. It's fairly new. It's European. Not many people are talking about it yet. It's one of those ones, get it now. Once they finally release, it could be something sweet. It's going to be big, though, with that kind of MERS. What do you think? You going to dive in? The plays you want me to take a look at? If you haven't subscribed, please do it. We also got a Patreon where I slide y'all deals. I've been talking about this one with them for like a week now, trying to get people in positions. Join that. Definitely helps out. We got a super sweet Discord community that has just been getting nuts. So join on there if you want to really dive into some due diligence and it's turning out pretty cool, and people are ripping and pulling so much money. It's insane. We'll see y'all out there. Y'all have a Merry Christmas. Did you know that we give away free silver? Simply leave a comment on the video, and as long as you're in the continental United States, you can be automatically entered to win. Please friend us on Twitter and StockTwits.